Good day, Cadre. Welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home for a DE shave today. We're going to use the Tradere again today. And for our soap, since we are kind of getting towards the end of summer, I figured I'd use this a little bit more. The PannaCrema Nuavia Verde. Unfortunately, you can't get them in these stoneware clay pots anymore. Unfortunately, they were really nice. For the brush, we'll be using the Sorrentino Brushworks first anniversary TSC brush with a 2-band Silvertip. For the aftershave, we're going to be using classic Proraso green. For the EDT, we'll be using Aqua by Giorgio Armani. And of course, for the talc, we'll be using the Proraso talc from the big tub. So hope everybody's doing well. We hope that our Gulf Coast folks are all battened down and ready. Those of you that have used PannaCrema before don't need any introduction to this soap, as it is just stupendous. Very easy to lather, very slick, good cushion. The green to me has got the brightest scent of them all, but then again, I like very much Italian colonia scents in general. So and this soap will take on quite a bit of water to get it the way you like it, and remains perfectly slick throughout. I think their current offerings are only in the glass, or I'm not even sure if they're plastic jars, but these clay stoneware pots were great. And in the Tradere today, we have, I found that the feather high stainless works really, really well in here. I have not tried it with a Voskhod yet. That'll probably be next. I think I mentioned this earlier. This razor isn't quite as aggressive as I remember. As my 15 Aristocrat is a little bit more aggressive. But as stated earlier, the fit and finish of this razor is typical of all of Blackland's, Blackland's razors. They're just fantastic, and I think the prices are fairly reasonable for what you get. Especially to have an homage razor that's so close to the original. So be our final shave for our 3-day video series, which we normally do on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, as I head back to the shop. Our bingo game on the TSC is underway. We're in day 2, so if you're still interested in joining, you still can. Just PM me your email address and I will get you a card. And it must be going fairly easy for most everybody, because there hasn't been, other than one individual who has a issue with Magic Eye, there hasn't been too much complaining on the number calls, and I don't know if that's a good thing or if I'm shirking in my duties. As one of the old school callers, such as KJ, Monkey, and myself, who used to be quite brutal in our calls, including changing the space-time continuum, we are being, maybe I'm being too nice, because nobody's complaining. No threats of nuclear bombardment. So as the game progresses, I may have to step that up a little bit. It's a small group, but everybody seems to be having a good time. Our Zoom calls are continuing, even though everybody's a bit busy. Well, our next Zoom call will be on Wednesday night, so please join us for that. And for those that are interested, that Zoom call is more of a, you're getting together at a bar with a bunch of folks, having a good time, playing some bar games. Lots of fun. We have a lot of the significant others and spouses show up for that one, so that's kind of fun. Then, of course, our Sunday clubhouse, which is usually drama scotch and talking about men's issues for us older gents. But we have a really good time. So join us for either one of those. Now that the Saponificio Veracino brush work is done, we should be able to get, hopefully, the radio show back on a schedule within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'd like to also welcome the influx of new members that we've had over the last couple of weeks. Welcome to the TSC. And if you guys need anything at all, have any questions, make sure that you reach out to the ownership. And also make sure that you are familiar with and understand the terms of usage and the guidelines for the forum. By knowing that in advance, that'll prevent you any problems down the road. We had a question from one or two of the new guys as to some of the badges that are listed underneath our names. And those are basically items that you belong to. So if you're a veteran, please let us know and we'll do that. The bingo wizard is for those people, the current bingo caller and the one that won the last game, and that switches to another person. And then if you're a firefighter, EMT, first responder, whether retired or otherwise, you can request that. And then, of course, the legacy badge, those are not interchangeable. Those are for people that were here in the very, very beginning that helped us get the TSC up and running and so forth. That were here in March of 2018 and before. So those guys have been around the longest. All right, there we go. Nice 3 passes with the razor. DS BBS as expected. And as far as aftershave, there's nothing that can be more classic than Proraso green. Just a wonderful, wonderful Italian aftershave. If there's one scent that says Italian barbershop or even barbershop in general, the Proraso green is it. A little bit of eucalyptus, menthol, nice cooling. Doesn't last long, but that's not what you want an aftershave to last for anyways. You just want to have it nice. We'll start transitioning, probably moving some things around from our summer soaps to our fall and autumn soaps, although in Arizona, that's really a relative term. Also, for those of you that have not ever had the opportunity of shaving with a Sorrentino brush, hopefully as soon as Eric gets back up and running, please check him out. His brushes are fantastic, as are all of ours in our hobbyist section. We're going to be using the Proraso Eucalyptus, Rosemary, and Mint. And again, another fog show. And then we'll finish up with the Aqua de Jus. I still need to try the Profumo. I haven't tried that yet, but I hear it's really nice. But this EGT is very nice, very light. Very green. And that's it. All right, Cadre. Well, I hope everybody enjoys the remainder of their week. Hopefully they can show up for the Wednesday Zoom call as well. If you haven't checked us out before, please see us at www.theshavingcadre.com. We're the Shaving Internet's only self-moderated forum, and a bunch of good guys there, so please check us out. Once again, www.theshavingcadre.com. Cadre members, go ahead and thank yourselves for being a part of the Shaving Cadre, and hope you have a great week. And once again, prayers to all those folks in the Gulf Coast ahead of Sally. Have a good day, folks.